What's happening, my friends? Mr. Nomad Ben here. Today's October 2nd, 2021. Yesterday, October 1st, 2021 was a 50-year celebration of Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida, celebrating its 50 years of being in the Orlando area and opened its doors to the public so people could come and enjoy their experience at Disney on the East Coast of the United States. So a lot of my friends and fellow YouTubers got to go to the celebration. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. However, wearing the appropriate attire of my History of Mickey Mouse t-shirt and hat, I actually got to go to a town in Georgia that is Disney related. And I actually filmed a vlog in the past, which I was going to air at the same time as my Rome, Georgia episode. But then I decided to save it for this special occasion. We're going to go explore the town of Cedartown, Georgia, and you'll find out why it's Disney related. And then the past Ben of that particular vlog will tell you all about the history of the town of Cedartown and why it's Disney related, because it is just awesome history. And there's a Disney legend from that town. So past Ben, we're going to go back over the summer 2021, and we're going to go to Cedartown, Georgia, and enjoy a little Disney celebration and honor a Disney legend. And here we go. Swipe.
Today's adventure, we are heading southbound, and we're going on a Disney trip. Kind of. Not really, but it's Disney related. Instead of heading southbound to Florida, we're heading southwest, deeper into Georgia. About an hour outside of my town of Dalton. What's happening, friends? Mr. Nomad Ben here. So, like I said earlier, we're going on a little Disney trip. But we're not in Florida, we're in Cedartown, Georgia. So what does Cedartown, Georgia have anything to do with the umbrella of Disney or the Disney category? So I asked a question on my social medias, what does this town have to do with Winnie the Pooh, the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, and Cobb the snake in the Jungle Book? And I have the answer for you. This town is birthplace of Disney legend Sterling Holloway. If you guys don't know who that man is, you have heard his voice before. If you call yourself major Disney fans, you've heard his voice in countless amount of Disney movies, and he is from this particular town. And I only live about an hour away from this town, and I thought, you know what? Why not go ahead and explore the town of the man behind dozens of Disney voices, especially the ones that we know very well, like Winnie the Pooh, Cheshire Cat, or Cobb. So why don't we go ahead and explore Cedartown and see what it has to offer, and see where we go from there. And here we go.
Tell us all about where you've been, Nomad Ben. Tell us all about the finer points of living in his traveling. Food, beer, history, nature quest, every corner of his love to the great Midwest. Tell us all about where you've been, Nomad Ben.
To kind of kick it off here, I am at Pryor and Main Street, the Polk County Courthouse. There's a monument over there. We'll go ahead and take a look at that in a minute. And here's another courthouse that direction. More information about the city. And down that direction is downtown Cedartown. So let's go ahead and explore this place. Here's some information about the public works and buildings of Cedartown. I'll leave a pause if you want to read. Here's some information about the Polk County courthouses. If you guys could read that, because that's kind of hard to read. Let's go over this way to go and see what the statue's all about. So the statue says, "Our heroes, erected by the Cedartown chapter, UDG number 491, to the Confederate veterans of Polk County, 1906. The daughters of those who made our flag hold in exalted veneration those who bore it. Statue rectified. So as I'm leaving the statue, the courthouse has a whole bunch of statues of other people. We've got a football player right here. Let's go ahead and find out more about this guy. Ray Morrell Beck. Pause if you want to read. But what I can pinpoint, born in Bowden, Georgia, an outstanding student and football player for Cedartown High School. Went to Georgia Tech for the Yellow Jackets. Beat Baylor in the Orange Bowl. Drafted by the New York Giants in the second round in 1951 in the NFL draft. Then he went to the U.S. Army, and after he returned from the Korean War, he went back to the NFL and beating my team, the Chicago Bears, when the Giants won the 4th league title. And here's what he used to do right here. I think I could take you, Mr. Ray. So here's more information about Cedartown and Polk County. Created December 20th, 1851, and named for President James Knox Polk, Cedartown is fittingly named for the trees which flourished in this beautiful valley. The city is a railroad center that has a thriving textile industry and a large paper mill. Another town by the name of Rockmart, 13 miles east, has textile mills that give the area much employment and a large payroll, and as well is the center of Portland cement product. It's quite interesting that the state of Georgia is just known for a lot of manufacturing production, from textile to cedar wood and to carpet. So we got another guy here named Jimmy Hightower. Little pause if you want to read there. Looks like he's a famous high school football coach. Hello, Jimmy. And we got ourselves another famous coach here. Coach Doc Ayers. So, what's in the playbook there? You got any secrets? Any secrets you want to share to other fellow coaches? Got another athlete here. John Whitlow Wyatt. Played for the Detroit Tigers and the Dodgers. Very cool. And lastly, we got another football player, Edgar Chandler Jr. Got a lot of football and baseball legends that are also from this town. I like sports as much as the next guy, and that's pretty cool. But I was kind of hoping I'd find at least something about Sterling Holloway. I didn't dress up in Disney stuff for no reason to go to this town. So I looked up some information, and I found the birth house of Sterling Holloway. We're going to head over there right now. It's here in town, so let's go. So on our way to Sterling Holloway's birth home, here's the other side of the Polk County Courthouse. Polk retired educators memorial wall. Alongside with those characters that we ran into. And we just gotta go down this street to get to Sterling Holloway's house. The Hawks Children's Library. But if you see over here, it's actually the Polk County Historic Society in this building. Assuming that his birth home is somewhere right around the street. There's Sterling Holloway Street here. The Google directions kind of tells me that it's somewhere on this street here or over here. But I'm going to assume that that's his home because it's definitely an old-timey home right there. But directly behind me, there is some information about Sterling Holloway. Leave a pause if you want to read. But to kind of sum things up, his father was a Confederate general during the Great Civil War. Joined the Georgia Military Academy and College. Moved to Hollywood in 1930 to begin a movie career that would last for over 40 years. But he was part of all these amazing Disney animated films such as Dumbo, Bambi, Peter and the Wolf, Alice in Wonderland, Jungle Book, and the Winnie the Pooh series. And he was also on Gilligan's Island. I love Gilligan's Island and the Andy Griffith Show and the original Superman movies, The Twilight Zone, and he sang the song Manhattan. This man is quite a Disney legend. We have completed a Disney legend task, finding more information about Sterling Holloway and just knowing that here in Georgia, an hour away from where I live, a Disney legend, born and raised here in Cedartown, Georgia. Let's keep exploring. So here we are at the heart of downtown Cedartown, Georgia. Before we find some Civil War stuff, let's go ahead and just kind of explore a little bit. Images of yesteryear. And check out this old-timey clock. Mueller's Drugs, Kodak films, prescriptions and cigars, drugs, stationery, fancy soaps, home remedies. You could just tell by the way the design is, like there's parts of this town, especially buildings and things like this, just never left late 19th century or 20th century. But it's so cool though, it just leaves a little history behind for us. Well, walking downtown, you can see these awesome looking murals of the past. So it's either, I can't tell if it's the Golden Girls or the women from Hocus Pocus. But I know it's not them. Just a little joke I was trying to make there. A more soda fountain. A little father and son having a Coca-Cola of some sort. Whoa. I don't know if this is a sign or something, but I don't know, but that's kind of spooky. Okay, I want to walk away now. I want to enjoy the mural, sir. Can you just leave me alone? You might want to put some pants on. No one wants to see bony legs. Wow. And it looks like we got an old-timey movie theater here, and it looks like it's still operational because they're promoting the new Disney movie, Cruella. So this building here, AC Cobb Corner, I actually came across something about that particular building. I'll leave a pause if you want to read. So as I'm heading back to my car, I've come to find out that there's more to do when you're in Cedartown based on this mural here. Some of the things that we see in this mural we already saw as we walked around, like the courthouse, the downtown area. And then there's the movie theater that we walked by, but it looks like there's the old mill and the Bentley Farm and the High Tower Falls. So maybe we'll get a look at those before we end today's vlog. I guess if you get tired walking around downtown, you are provided by these swinging chairs. Very cool. As I'm walking back to my car, got a little setup of this hair design place. Like this little beach setup that they got there too. It's kind of cool. Little seagull on a castle. Yeah. And here's the Coca-Cola Bottling Company Memorabilia Museum. I'm not going to take the tour today. Maybe one of these days I'll bring a friend and come back. But you could kind of see that there's an old soda fountain in there with one of those old cash registers and some information about this place. I think I might bring Alabama Bread or maybe some friends to go to this place. I would love to come back and check out that museum. And I'm going to find out they're going to allow me to film in there. But they're open today. But maybe another time. And look at here. Look at these old gas pumps. Texaco. Look at that. So I guess this particular vlog might be a little longer than I thought. So I have decided as I'm filming this to go ahead and make this a two-parter episode. I'll air this one week, and then I'll air the other one the week after. So, yeah, there's just so much content here in this historic town. And I just didn't realize that not just Sterling Holloway is from here, but there's all these other football legends and sporting legends. And, you know, this town's great. And I would like to come back here in the future. But because I want to go check out the Historic Society, and they even got a Coca-Cola Memorabilia Museum. They got more things to do here, but I only got so much time. But yeah, this is awesome. Thank you for watching so far. We've got a couple more places I want to go see before I end this vlog. Those waterfalls, the High Tower waterfall, sounds quite interesting. I'm hoping it's not a long hike. So let's go ahead and take a look at those falls if I can. So that is Cedartown High School right over there. That's the same place where those high school football coaches coached at. And here we are, High Tower Falls. So you park your car here, kind of make your way into this little area. So it kind of looks like you got to make an appointment to actually come here, but I just told a lady who's working here that all I wanted to do was see the waterfall, so she's going to go ahead and let me go ahead and see it. And here we are, High Tower Waterfall. That is really cool. Give it a close up in a minute. Gonna make its way down the stream. I would cross this bridge. Wet paint. Well, my friends, that's going to do it for today's video here in Cedartown, Georgia. Hope you guys enjoyed this particular historical adventure, and we got to learn about a Disney legend that was born in this town, Sterling Holloway, who voiced the majority of the Disney universe back in the day. So that is so cool, and we'll learn more about the Civil War history, and just a lot more to do and see. I cannot wait to come back in the future, one of these years. So cannot wait to come back. Great little town, learned a lot. And if you enjoyed this video and you learned a lot too, and you want to continue seeing more of Cedartown in future videos, and just more of my adventures, if you enjoyed yourself, please give this video a thumbs up. It shows that you cared and you enjoyed yourself. And also, if you are a returning viewer or just new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Love to have you come and join me on my adventures. Other than that, my friends, eat well and keep your mind walking. I'll see you guys next week. I think I'm going to make a tradition, if I see streams of fresh water, to go ahead and dip a toe. Oh man, that water feels so good.